Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some fall things that I've collected that I'm really excited to test out. By the way, fall, if you can probably tell from me already very much being into fall, is my favorite season. So I hope you love fall as much as I do, because we're about to go ahead and enjoy a little piece of fall in each one of these products, starting with the hand cream. It is a Hempz apple cinnamon shortbread hand cream. This is one of the first things I've picked up because I know that hand creams that have scents in them are pretty kind of standard. There's nothing crazy about it, but I've never had a hand cream that was apple cinnamon shortbread scented. Now this hand cream, let me just read you my notes because I took a very diligent notes for this video. I got all excited, I took a lot of notes. First thing that stood out to me is hemp seed oil, which is what Hempz is known for. I've never had anything with hemp seed oil, so I'm curious to try it out. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to do, to be honest with you. Maybe after filming this video I'm gonna go ahead and do my research. But that's part of this hand cream. Also, it has coconut oil and shea butter and a bunch of other ingredients, some of which did stand out to me. But I guess what I'm trying to say here is that this has hydrating ingredients, which is great coming into the fall season because weather is going to get cooler and you're going to need a little bit more hydration. And for me, my hands always get so dry when the temperature starts to drop, so this is great. As far as the fall theme, obviously the packaging here is very fall. I kind of like it because I can even put it on my desk and have that be part of the decor. It's the little details sometimes that kind of like make the room come together. Ooh, yes. This smells just like apple cinnamon shortbread. This smells really good. This reminds me of a candle I used to have for fall that was also like apple and some kind of a fall themed on top of the apple smell. This actually takes me back in time to the time I had that candle going in my room during the whole fall season. It's quite thick, which is very promising for hand cream. And I just want to say I love this gold cap. It's so it's a little touch that just elevates this tube of hand cream. You know, the scent isn't as like overwhelming as I thought it would be. All right, so as far as the hand cream part of it, obviously this is a first impressions, but I like it. Now, it's not completely non-greasy. I do feel like there's a little bit of weight to this product, but it's not overly greasy. There's definitely an element of kind of like a velvetiness to it. You know what I mean? Like the ones that aren't greasy but you can feel them on your hand. It's kind of like that, but maybe with a touch more of oiliness to it. So overall, I would say this hand cream is a win. I really like the smell. I like the feel of the hand cream. I like the ingredients. I think they're going to be moisturizing. And if you are looking for a nice hand cream that smells like fall in a tube, this is a really good one to check out. Now up next, I have a Buxum Full-On Plumping Lip Polish. This is from their fall release collection, and they released 4 fall themed colors, fall themed names, and then fall themed scents. So it's a fall collection through and through, and I'm really excited to talk about it. I was gonna say try it out, but I actually technically am already wearing this on my lips right now, so this is what it looks like. But I'm excited to mention it because I really like this already a lot. The colors in the collection are beautiful. They're warm toned, but it's a, you know, it's a sheer glossier product, so it's not necessarily this like opaque intense color. It's just a beautiful warm toned wash of color. It's a plumping lip gloss. Let me go ahead and open it. And by the way, if you're wondering why I put it back in the box, I just thought, you know, the box is kind of fall themed as well, so I might as well show you what the box looks like, but I already technically did take it out and use it. When I first applied it, it felt a little stingy, a little bit, but mostly what it felt like is it felt cooling, and it still feels cooling on my lips now. So the plumping ingredients here are quite mild, which I really like, and I love the color. I think it's a very flattering, very wearable color, but there's also 3 others. and I love the name. I don't think I mentioned the name of my color yet. It's called Pippa Pumpkin, but all of the names are just very fall-like and very festive, and I love them. And then last but not least, we have to talk about the smell. This is supposed to smell like sweet pumpkin spice, and I would say if I had to describe the smell, I would probably rename it to smoky pumpkin spice, because for some reason I'm getting a very strong hint of like smokiness or like that camping fire, which still to me smells like fall. Like it's not a fall scent, but it's not necessarily as on point in my mind as the apple cinnamon shortbread was for the hand cream. So I still really like the smell, and this is one of the smells. The other smell is I think called warm vanilla, so that one probably smells maybe closer to warm vanilla, although maybe that one also smells like smoky vanilla, I don't know. But overall, I really like this lip gloss. Again, it has a cooling sensation on the lips. It's supposed to be plumping. It's beautiful. It's fall themed, and I really like it. All right, so up next we have a not necessarily a new release, but it is a fall themed or cold weather, cold season themed eyeshadow palette that I've never had. And well, obviously this is my first time trying it, but I've always wanted to try it, so I figured I'm just gonna try it for this video. The palette I'm talking about is the Tarte Toasted eyeshadow palette. I really love the packaging here. I just love the look of it. I love the size of it. I also love the layout inside as well. It's just a very aesthetically pleasing palette, but also a really nice theme of like toasted. So I've actually already tested this palette out before making this video because I wanted to play around with the colors and just see what the quality of the eyeshadows was, because I've never ever had any eyeshadows from Tarte. So this is my first ever experience. The feel of them is quite unique, and I think maybe it's Amazonian clay, or maybe it's just in my head, or maybe it's something else, but I feel like, I don't know, they feel soft and creamy, but like in a dry way. It's very strange. Now, I've only applied these eyeshadows just before filming this video, so I don't necessarily have like the full, you know, year after kind of a review for you, but I do have a very quick impression to share after using these eyeshadows. And what I can say is they're really easy to work with. They have good amount of pigmentation. They're easy to blend. I like the color options in this specific palette because though they are on the theme of these warm tones, they're also really wearable. There's not that many colors that are kind of bright or ones that I would be like about, but even those colors are still fairly wearable. This one is the one I'm thinking of, but again, like this one is also fairly wearable if you're creating a warm toned look. The only two colors that I'm having a little bit of an issue with are these two, because these two have chunkier glitter in them as far as I could tell, and the chunky glitter in this formulation for me did not stick to my skin, so it actually ended up falling. It ended up falling on my like cheek here. And the thing about that is maybe you don't really care, or maybe you're better at working with glitter than I am, but for me, when I have glitter fall out, it A, sticks because I have oily skin and it just tends to stick to my skin, but B, it also emphasizes large pores that I have underneath here, so I don't like eyeshadows that have chunky glitter that falls down, and this one just fell down right away. So besides these two, the other formulations are really nice. Oh, one thing I do want to mention before I end talking about this palette is that some of the metallic or shimmery colors, they weren't as dramatic or as kind of intense as some of the other shimmery colors I have. But I actually like that a lot in the way, because for me, it just makes it a little bit more wearable. Like you can apply a shimmery color and not have it be like super metallic or super just super glaring, you know, it's still shiny, it's still giving you a little bit of like that extra razzle dazzle, but it's not so bold and so in your face, and it's actually a little bit easier to blend it that way because you don't have like a super matte color and then like a super shimmery color, and if you don't blend them just right, it just looks kind of like too separate from one another. So what I'm saying is, if you like a palette that is wearable, that is warm toned, that is easy to work with, easy to put together. This is a really good option. My only complaint is the glittery colors, because the glitter just falls down, and for me, I'm not gonna use them. Again, maybe it's just me, but those two are not my friends, but the rest are definitely great. Now up next, I have Miss Meyer's Clean Day fall themed cleaning products slash household products. This is the one I am very curious to smell. Now I like Miss Meyer's products. I already use a bunch of them, so I know I like the quality of these, but I'm so curious to smell what this fall scent smells like, because I'm like, what kind of a fall scent would a cleaning product have, and how is that gonna work? Like, can I imagine using this as like an everyday cleaner spray and like have it be fall themed and have it not be weird? So anyway, I got the everyday cleaner from Miss Meyer's. I also got dish soap, and I also got hand soap. There's probably an easier way of showing you all this. Wow, this is oh my gosh, hold on, I really gotta figure this out. Okay, here we are. We got hand soap, we got dish soap, and then we have everyday cleaner spray. So the smell I picked up here is called Acorn Spice, but they also come in apple cider smell, which I would be curious to smell as well. All right, moment of truth. I've opened up the bottle here. I'm gonna smell it. Oh, I can totally see this being a fall cleaning scent. This is spot on. The general gist of the smell is that it has kind of like a soft, smooth, soapy quality to it on one hand, but on the other it has a layer of fall. So you can probably tell I'm obsessed with those products. I cannot wait to go ahead and use them. And I also really like the packaging here as well, because it's just very festive, and if you display this in your kitchen or in your bathroom, these are just really decorative and very festive and perfect for fall without really, you know, you having to try too hard. Like, this is just a really great way to decorate those spaces with literally just putting this out on the counter. So yes, I'm really excited that these work, because I was so not sure that they were gonna work. All right, I have 2 more products to share with you, and we're going to do this one next. So the next one I have to share is this Slip Skinny Scrunches. And I've actually been talking about this for a while, because I just saw this on Sephora and I fell in love with the colors here. I just loved it. Now, Sephora Image was a little bit more beigey than these 2 colors are. These are a little bit more pinky, but I still like them a lot, and I think they're perfect for fall because they have fall themed colors. I just did my nails. I don't want to ruin them. All right, so this is what they look like. I love these a lot. They're beautiful, and I'm really excited to add them to my other hair ties, to the hair tie family. All right, so that is my hair tie mention. I'm gonna put them away, and then last but not least, I have another product to share with you. Okay, so this is Yogi Pumpkin Spice Herbal Tea. This is organic and caffeine free, and I've never tried pumpkin spice tea. I've had pumpkin spice lattes and coffee, and I love those, but I've never tried an herbal caffeine free pumpkin spice tea, which rhymes. And I love Yogi teas. I drink them a lot. I love that it's organic, and this is what the packet looks like. It's a bright red color. I thought it would be orange. I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a cup of this, and we're gonna go ahead and see if, ooh. All right, I'm not a tea expert, but I will say that it really does have a pumpkin spice scent or aroma to it. I think it is a really nice option for fall if you're looking for a pumpkin spice herbal tea. I don't think it's my favorite Yogi tea. I think there's a couple that I like a little bit more, but as far as pumpkin spice herbal tea, I think this is a good one, and I'm definitely going to be enjoying it through the fall season. So I think overall, I'm really happy with everything I got, which I'm so happy because I was hoping that everything would work out so I can use it for fall, starting right now. So anyway, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I'm so excited with literally everything I got. I just think these products are really great for fall, and if you're looking to make your fall even more fall, then these are some of the best products to check out. But anyway, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!